think that's
I
probably
just
safe.
tried to turn it off and I'm like, oh, here we
I'd
go.
like to call to order this regular meeting of the Lincoln Lancaster County Planning Commission of December 15th, 2021. A printed agenda is available outside the hearing room, and a copy of the full agenda, including the staff reports, is available at the front of the chambers with the clerk. The Open Meetings Act is posted just inside the doors at the back of the room. If you parked in the parking garage across the street to the north, the gate is open and no parking coupons are needed. Out of courtesy for those attending this meeting, commissioners, and the staff, cellular phone usage is not permitted in these chambers during any portion of this meeting. We appreciate your cooperation. The first item of business is the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held December 1st, 2021. Is there a
So moved. Campbell?
Second, Rodenberg.
Ball,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Bruce,
Yes.
Edens,
Yes.
Joy,
Yes.
Rodenberg.
Yes.
Ryan, yes. Edgerton,
Yes.
minutes are approved.
Okay. The next item of business is the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda will be called at the same time and will not be scheduled for a separate public hearing unless there is a request from someone wishing to speak or at the request of a commission member. I will ask Shelley to read all the consent agenda items into the record. Once those items are read, she will ask if there is anyone wishing to speak. If you wish to speak on an item on the consent agenda, we would ask that you stand and state that item. That item will then be removed from the consent agenda and scheduled as a separate public hearing under Section 3 of today's agenda. All items remaining on the consent agenda will be voted upon in total with a motion for approval. Shelley, will you please call the items on the consent agenda?
Yes, item 1.1A,
Shelley,
annexation.
you want to turn your mic on?
It is.
Yeah, she did.
It's
She
on.
just did, yeah, thank you.
Okay, 1.1A, annexation 21008 to annex approximately 39.93 acres, more or less, on property generally located at South 84th Street and Yankee Hill Road, associated with change of zone 05068H to expand the woodlands at Yankee Hills PUD Plan Unit Development by rezoning approximately 39.93 acres from AG to R3 for approximately 82 additional dwelling units, associated waivers to the zoning and subdivision ordinances on property generally located at South 84th Street and Yankee Hill Road. A staff memo was provided to the Planning Commission members correcting a typographical error to the staff report associated with this change of zone application. Are there any ex parte communications to be disclosed on these items?
No.
Are there any ex parte communications that took place or additional information you learned while visiting these sites to be disclosed?
No.
If there is anyone here wishing to speak on these consent agenda items, please stand and state the item.
Okay. I'll take a motion.
I would move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second, Joy?
Shelley?
Ball,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Cruz,
Yes.
Edens,
Yes.
Joy,
Yes.
Rodenberg,
Yes.
Ryman Yost,
Yes.
Edgerton,
Yes.
Core.
Yes. Okay.
That motion has carried 9-0.
Thank you. I will now ask Shelley to call the request for deferral.
We received written communication from the applicant requesting a deferral until the next Planning Commission hearing of the associated items 2.1A through C. 2.1A, annexation 21009 to annex approximately 13.59 acres, more or less, associated with 2.1B, change of zone 21051 from AG to R4, and associated with special permit 21050 to allow for a CUP for up to 128 dwelling units with associated waiver to setback requirements on property generally located on South Folsom Street and West Old Cheney Road.
Okay.
I would move that we approve the deferral till January 5th, 2022.
Is there a second?
Second, Joy?
Shelley?
Ball,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Core,
Yes.
Cruz,
Yes.
Edens,
Yes.
Joy,
Yes.
Rodenberg,
Yes.
Ryman Yost,
Yes.
Edgerton.
Yes.
Motion carried 9-0.
Is there anyone here wishing to speak on the applications today? Steve? You're good? Okay. Okay. There are no agenda items scheduled for public hearing on today's agenda, and assuming that there is no one here who wants to speak on any item not on the agenda, I will take a motion for adjournment.
Move to adjourn, Campbell.
Second, Rodenberg.
Shelley?
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Core.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
Edens.
Yes.
Joy.
Yes.
Rodenberg.
Yes.
Ryman Yost.
Yes.
Edgerton.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn 9-0.
Thanks all.
What else was that?